Hello and welcome, I am Gary and Reaver and this is another Arknights operator tier list. This time it is the medics. I have done 4 of these. Sniper, Defender, Guard and Specialist. So go check those out, they will be linked in the description, and let me know in the comments which one you would like to see next of the remaining 3 classes. First of all, you should know that this is based on my personal opinions, so please don't tell me I'm wrong, but by all means tell me your personal opinions in the comments below. This tier list is based on things like how much I like the design, the personality, the character, the outfits, and maybe how it plays in the game as well. This is also limited only to the stuff on Global. The way I score stuff is quite simple. C is the middle ground. This is stuff that I am either neutral on because I don't know much about them, or I'm neutral on because the good outweighs the good balances the bad, or the bad balances the good. B and D are for ones I like and dislike respectively. A and E are really like and really dislike, and S are for the best of the best, by which I mean my favourites. Starting off with one at random, let's go with the 2 hibiscuses, the hibisci. I am sort of neutral on original recipe hibiscus. I really don't use her much, although I kind of like her design and I like that her sister's around. I tend to use Ansel more because he's slightly better for a 3-star medic. So roughly at C, I'm tempted. Alright, I'm going to say she's a high C because of her Night Watcher outfit, which took me legitimately years to get, and I think is a really pretty outfit. Other hibiscus the Purifier, I think. It's a more mature look, so that slightly elevates it, but I haven't used her. I don't know if she's good. Reed the Flame Shadow, Reed's altar. I did not realise I had her until I noticed her in my operator list. Yeah, that's sort of the impact she has on me. Completely neutral because I forgot, not that I forgot she existed, but I didn't have her and I've never used her. That said, she is currently helping me, like as we speak, helping me train the skills of another medic on this list that I will come to. Ceylon. Although I should be neutral on her, there's just something about her that rubs me the wrong way. I don't know, I should like her design and her concept, but I just, yeah. So let's go to the opposite corner, Lancet. Sometimes useful. Literally one of the only 2 robots in the entire game I ever use. And then again, still a robot, but it's a lot of personality in the community, so I'm going to put her a B. Harold. He's a bit weird. Don't know anything about him, never used him. Cicero. She's an interesting one. I did a Dr. Garian's file on her, in which I talked about how she's actually a lot older than she looks. She's been through medical school, she has quite a sort of tragic backstory, and it's a fascinating watch. You should definitely go check that out. That'll be linked in the description as well. And that elevates her. She's also very useful in combat, so I'm going to put her at A. Her burst healing skill is really, really helpful. Ansel, I'm also going to put him at C, because although he is more useful than Hibiscus, by the way, these aren't in order, like C is C, and I may say some are a high C or whatever, but you know, they're all still C, and I'm not going to reorder them to match it or anything. Although Ansel is more useful than Hibiscus, I'm still sort of neutral on him. Honeyberry. As I understand it, the archetype that Honeyberry is, the Wandering Medic, is a really useful one. It's the same one as Ealta. So she's a bit cute. I haven't used her. I'm going to put her at B. Probably the same with Mulberry, who I believe is the same archetype. I haven't used her, but I really, really like her design. Just the very bright, stark colours compared to sort of the muted rest of the look is very striking. Paprika. To me, she looks like Aya's younger sister, and it's a bit uncanny. She's got a really weird look about her, and it's just, I don't know, something in her design I don't like. Nightingale. I came to use Nightingale quite late. I've had her for a while, I just never leveled her, until I saw a guide that was like, Nightingale is perfect for this. And I used her and she's like, and I'm like, wow, she's really good. So I'm going to stick her up at, I mean, she's really good, she's pretty, but I don't know her story. I'm going to put her at B, but a high B. Shining has been the staple of my squad since very early on. I got her very early, her, Hoshi. I think her and Hoshi were my first 2 6 stars, and they have carried me. So I'm sticking her at A. Perfumer was also an early medic, as she is for many people. She's a 4-star, and she's sort of maintained her use by her map-wide healing. Although I think she's been let down a bit by her outfits. None of her outfits have really been particularly good, which is a shame because she's got like 3 of them. Let's go with Vendella. She's another one I only recently discovered. It's like I got her from a headhunting, and it's like, who on earth is this? I've never seen her before in my life. But upon looking into her, I love her aesthetic. It's just a shame that her archetype, which I believe is Incantation, is like a damaging medic, and I don't know how to use that. So I absolutely love her design, so that secures her in A, but I don't know how to use her, which is basically all that stops her from going up into S. Warfarron. I am neutral on her, I think, overall. Oh, my voice went a bit high there. Yeah, I don't think she's the most interesting. I prefer Closure when it comes to the vampire Sarkaz. She's just a bit too, I don't know, stereotypical. But then again, like a medic vampire is a cool concept. Alright, fine, B. Chestnut. Was Chestnut the first male Duran we got, or was it Minimalist? Anyway, one of them was the first male Duran, which Duran is a fruit, or Durian is a fruit. Anyway, he's a fruit. What? No, Thai. I think it's pronounced Thai, like if it was B-U, if it was Thai spelled with a B instead, B-U-Y-E, I'd pronounce that Bai, so I assume it's Thai. I'm going to put her at a high C. There's something about her I like, but I've never used her. Myrrh, probably also at a C. Another medic I haven't used. Medics are one that I don't see the point in variety. Like, there are exceptions like Perfumer, who have the map-wide healing, and some that I'm just personally fond of that we'll come to shortly. But apart from those, like, I just see the point of using the good ones, you know? Surely you just need a medic to heal. How can they do fancy stuff with that? And, well, Shining has her shield, and Nightingale has, I think, a shield effect on one of her skills. So maybe there are skills that I'm just not utilising. Then again, I do like Silence. Silence is a solid A. Her drone is pretty cool, and I absolutely love, I think it's called Frosted Breath, which is her winter outfit. It's so pretty. Gavial. I sort of prefer her guard version, her altar. Gavial original is okay. I think she's growing on me the more I learn about Gavial, but I'm going to put her at a mid-tier C. Telopsis. She's adorable. She's adorable and tragic, and when you poke her, she just goes like stiff as a board, like I think it's like an owl does. So I'm going to put her up at A. Felinic. She is one like the original Rhodes Island operators. Like, I found that out while I was doing research for, I think it was the Mudrock Dr. Garion's file. She's been around for a long time. Her design doesn't really work for me, with the only exception being the one where she's got the ponytail in one of her outfits. So I guess C. Whisperane. Her look is interesting. It's a shame that her outfits are, to me, incredibly interchangeable with her original design. Happens for a few operators as well. I think it's an interesting design, like the emo nurse look, I guess. Lumen, I think he's good, if I recall correctly. Like, was he a welfare one? I've seen him, he pops up in a lot of Arknights ads on YouTube. It's rather irritating, but I've not used him. I have him, I just haven't leveled him. Pretty much just interesting ones left. Breeze. Breeze is really boring. Like, to me, she is incredibly NPC material. And that's incredibly mean for me to say, but she does absolutely nothing for me, and it's just, she looks boring. Pure Stream. I love Pure Stream. I was so excited when it was announced she was coming to Global, and since then she's had an outfit, and like the hat thing she wears is a bit weird, but literally apart from that, I absolutely love her design. I love her concept, I love her dialogue, and her E2 art may be the prettiest E2 art in the entire game. Cal. Oh, Cal. I don't like her. I don't like what they've done with the lore with her. I don't like how she's portrayed in like the community. I don't particularly like her, and I can never remember. Is it Monstered? Is it just Monster? I can never remember how to pronounce it. Like I've read it several times. I'm not going to put her in E, but I'm going to put her in D. I know she's useful and powerful and all, I just don't like her. Aelta. Probably these days my most used medic. She is fantastically useful. I bloody love her design. Her story is fantastic. Definitely an S. Medic Armia. This one I haven't used much. It was really awkward to unlock her, and I kind of like the idea of the story behind her. I haven't read into it too much, but a B, I reckon. And the last one is Papyrus, who is, at time of recording, my current assistant. I really, really like her design. She's a definite S tier for me. She's the one that Reed is currently training in my base, because she's like a 5-star, so M6ing her skills, just because I really, really like her. And those are my medic rankings. Let me know in the comments where you would put yours, who would go into your S tier, and you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to add a whole other tier. It's got to be pure blue, of course, for Purestream. She is one of my favourite Arknights characters. I mean, so is Aya, but like I think I prefer Caster Aya over Aelta, but maybe I don't. Anyway, maybe I prefer Medic Aya. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Purestream gets her own tier. I've decided that now. Right, thank you very much for watching. So let me know in the comments which you would like to see next of the 3 remaining classes, which are Supporter, Vanguard, and Caster. By all means disagree with me, but please don't tell me I'm wrong, and I look forward to talking about this with you in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.